Alright, we're going to learn how to add blur to an extensive focus shot to give it the selective focus look, which means everything is sharp, foreground, midground, background. I need to start with a photo that is extensive focus. Everything is sharp, selective, or the foreground, midground, and background are all sharp. Okay? Once we do that, then what you're going to do is you're going to actually sharpen you're going to blur out the background and the midground so just the foreground is sharp. Okay. So first let's go up here. In the top layer here, there's a arrow next to essentials and the other words it says, and choose photography. And you'll see a navigator there. That's important because that'll allow you to zoom in and out to see your whole photo, and your layers will also be there. Okay, so I have a smart layer because I brought it into camera raw first, made my edits, brought it in as a smart object. Now I'm going to duplicate this smart object by going to right click on the blue and say new smart object via copy. Okay, now I'm going to go to filter, and I'm going to add a filter to that copied layer. I'm going to go to blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, just remember it's the most dramatic name in there, Gaussian blur. Okay, when you drag the slider up, you can actually look at your photo and it's going to show you how blurry it is. And just do it, you can overdo it because we'll fix it later. So hit OK and it looks pretty blurry, right? Now, if you look at the layers here, hold on, I need to drag this up. There we go. Now under the layers we have if I click this eyeball to hide that layer, see, it's sharp. Now the whole thing is blurry. It came with a white mask, and here's the filter that's on there. So I'm going to select the mask. See how I can select the photo or the mask? Make sure you have the mask selected. Make sure you have black as your foreground color. And make sure you have your brush selected, brush tool, and then come up here and we are going to paint in. You don't want it all the way soft, okay? Otherwise you're going to lose control of your edging, but not all the way hard either, okay? So just back off the hardness a little bit, maybe around 80%, somewhere there, and we're going to zoom in to the foreground. So here's a foreground element, and use your bracket keys to change the size of your brush, and watch. I'm going to paint with 100%. That's the power of my brush. Painting 100% black right onto this foreground element here. And black always hides when you're painting on a mask. Okay? So there's my black like that. If I hide this now, okay, there it is. And I have the stems I have to deal with. That's kind of hard to paint, so check this out. You go to, I'm going to select the actual sharp layer here, get off my blurry layer. Get on my sharp layer, I'm going to grab this tool right here, this paintbrush. It's called the quick selection tool. I'm going to drag right down and it's going to select that really easy. See how it did the grass? I don't want that, so I come over here and hit this minus sign, and I'm going to paint in the area that I don't want selected. There we go, just like that. Alright, so it did a nice job of selecting that. Now that it's selected, watch this. Actually, I want to go back to plus, and I'll go ahead and hit this. Oops. Control Z, I'll undo that. Okay. Once you have a selection made, then what you can do is go back to your filter, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see this pretty well. So you only need to select if it's a hard thing to paint, okay? Now when I paint black on here, watch what happens. I have to go back to my brush tool. Okay. And notice how it's not letting me paint. Could not use the brush tool because the target layer is hidden. Okay, I have to reveal that layer. There we go. Now I can be as sloppy as I want here because I have a selection. Watch, I'm just going to